What's going on, everybody? I'm Jory Goodman, the Time Teller. Happy Monday. So today I have the pleasure of sharing with you one of the more unique watches to come across my desk. Now, as many of you know, I'm not really into modern minimalist watches, but there is something to be said for simplicity. I mean, let's take a look at this Omega Seamaster, okay? Very, very simple, and some would say it's kind of minimalist. And my Rolex Date 1500, another really elegant, simple watch. My Oris Big Crown Pro Pilot, another incredibly simple watch. Okay, simplicity is fine. We have that covered. But today, we're gonna take a look at a watch that's very modern, very simple, very minimalist, yet it's so unique and fun to look at that even I wanna wear it. It's 10:37 a.m. Let's get down to business. Okay, did you see that? Did you see that? That was not the date window up by the 12 o'clock. That's the hour. That's right, this is the Christopher Ward C1 Grand Malvern jumping hour. So it's really funny, when people see jumping hour watches, they tend to get a little bit confused. Even watch enthusiasts aren't quite sure what they're looking at when they see one, because whenever you see a number behind a window, tends to be a date complication, right? That's what we see most of the time, but this is in fact the hour, and then the minutes are displayed analog via one hand. That's right, this watch has one hand. So when I took a picture of this watch on Instagram, a lot of people didn't know how they felt about it, because most of them, again, thought that was the date window, and then when I explained that it was a jumping hour watch, they asked me if it took some time to get used to, and honestly, not really. To be quite honest, after wearing this watch for a few weeks, it's actually a really fast way to tell time, because the hour, boom, is right there, and then all you have to do is look at the minute hand. And just from a design standpoint, these sloped cuts that go right into the hour window, this blue hand with that beautiful white dial, just a really high attention to detail, and yeah, you can tell they really took their time with this watch. Let's go ahead and look at the case back, because there's something interesting going on back here as well. Now, I'm gonna get some close-ups of the case back while I'm blabbering on here, but this watch is powered by the JJ01 automatic movement, and it's based off of a modified SW201 automatic movement. But what's really cool about this watch is that Christopher Ward actually hand-built a module for that jumping hour complication onto that Salida movement, so it's a really cool modification to do. And again, I've had zero issues with it. I've been wearing this watch for about 2 weeks, and yeah, it's just been bang on. So this watch is really, really fun, really unique, and again, you don't see this complication all that often. So let's go ahead and take off this Omega Seamaster that's currently a bit too loose for me. You know, it's getting really chilly here in Los Angeles. I know people in the comment section are gonna be like, it's not as cold as Alaska. I live in Alaska. Everything's really cold in Alaska. Guys, I get it, okay? I'm a wuss. I live here in Los Angeles now. Whenever it drops below 70, everybody's like, oh my God, what's going on? Yeah, all my bracelets are gonna have to be resized because my wrists aren't swelling from the heat. But okay, let's go ahead, throw on this Christopher Ward C1 Grand Malvern jumping hour. Now this watch has a 40.5 millimeter case, and on my 7.5-inch wrist, I think it wears really, really well. Now what I will say is, because of this really bold, white, clean dial and the lack of any bezel, this watch may look bigger than it actually is, but a 40.5 millimeter case, I think that's good for a multitude of people. If you're big, small, I think you could pull this watch off quite well. Now, some extra specs for you guys. This does have a sapphire crystal. It has a 38-hour power reserve and a 30-meter water resistance rating. So is it an everyday watch? Is it a dress watch? What is it? Now, personally, I think this watch is definitely elegant enough to be worn as a dress watch, but this watch is so fun and so unique that I've had a lot of fun just wearing it day to day. Unfortunately though, these are not my watches personally, so I'm not gonna be able to wear them for too much longer. This is actually going back to Christopher Ward. I've had the pleasure of communicating with Mr. Ward himself and a few of his team members over there. Really nice group of people over there, guys. But yeah, they agreed to lend me a few of their watches. That's right, a few of them. So stay tuned for some more Christopher Ward videos on this channel. But yeah, they've lent me a few of their watches to test, to review, and to make some more content for you guys. So special thanks to them over there. Again, really nice group of people, really easy to communicate with, and it's very refreshing for a watch company to be forthcoming and be really easy to talk to. And yeah, they were really excited that I wanted to see a few of their watches. And guys, you know, I get a lot of questions about this company, so I am very, very eager to make some videos and to get some hands-on experience with them. So if you have any questions about how I feel about these watches, now's the time to ask. I get a lot of questions about Christopher Ward watches. I I do have a diver. I do have another dress watch of theirs, and I'm gonna be playing with this one for a little bit longer. So yeah, I'm excited to make more videos. So far, so good. I'm very impressed with this watch. I may have to keep it. And I'm serious. I mean, yes, it's modern. Yes, it's minimalist, but it is so unique with a complication you rarely see that I've had so much fun wearing this watch. And yeah, I'm very happy to share it with you guys. But let me know what you think. I want to hear from you. Is this too different? Is it too modern? Or is it kind of difficult to wrap your head around this window not being a date window and it actually being the hour? Or maybe it's a hand thing. Do you need your watches to have more than one hand? Let me know in the comment section, guys. I'd love to continue the conversation there. And as always, I want to thank you so much for checking out the Time Teller shop. Click the link in the description below. I add new watches and watch accessories like watch straps, some tool kits in that link. So click the link, shop around, helps the channel out a ton when you do that. So thank you. And if you're new here, if this is your first time joining us here at the Time Teller channel, I want to say thank you so much, but let's make this a little bit more official. Go ahead, click that subscribe button. It takes 1 second and it helps me out a ton. And while you're at it, you can go ahead and click that little bell icon so you do not miss an episode of the Time Teller. YouTube doesn't really do a great job of notifying my subscribers when I upload, and I upload like all the time. So you don't want to miss out. So much more awesome content on the way. Please click that subscribe button, like, comment, let's talk to each other, let's communicate. I'm Jory Goodman, the Time Teller, and always remember, I didn't invent time, I just tell it.